floods, man.
Okay, so there's very peculiar weather happening right now in LA and California in general. Flash floods happening.
A
There's
lot
some
going on.
stuff underwater. A lot of people mudslides.
Yes.
Craziness.
Yes.
Now, when you bring me like reports like this, I already know where your brain is going.
Okay.
Right, your brain is immediately going weather machine, New World Order, hop.
Yeah.
What did you think about this whole thing?
It's peculiar in the sense that I think what the city of Los Angeles is going through is karmic in a sense.
Damn.
You know what I mean? But I also think sitting on that coast, there are byproducts of just being on the coast like that. You know what I mean? And we're seeing this strange weather patterns. I'm used to droughts being out, excuse me, in LA, but never this much water, this much like flooding going on. So I don't know if this is a sign of the times or if this is a part of a grander scheme of things. I'm worried.
Okay.
And so we want to send our not condolences,
Well wishes.
our well wishes out to those in that region in hopes that you guys can get through that, because it looks like it's going to be a tough situation.
You know what I was thinking about remember when like everybody was like actually locked down and it was all those reports that nature was like coming back. There was like fish populating the water. There was like animals in the forest. Now I was just like, wow, like that.
I don't know how true that was.
I don't know how true that was, but interesting, right?
Right.
I just watched The Day After Tomorrow like the other day.
Okay.
And like I remember when people thought 2012 world was gonna end, and that was like a big thing at the time. And at that movies like that confuse me because it's just like what do you want us to like as this is happening? Is tornadoes in New York City? There's tornadoes everywhere. What are we fighting for at this point? You know what I'm saying? What are the stakes? The stakes. Everything is ending. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And a lot of these movies, are they prepping us or are they conditioning us for what that they could fabricate? Because once you're able to control the weather, you playing God, first of all, on a whole nother level. Once you're able to manipulate and harness storms and moving, that becomes a weapon of great proportion. Because I can make it rain over all your crops you can't eat, or I can stop the rain and you can't eat. So, or I can bring floods in on certain...
And you can't eat.
And you can't eat. So it's a very unique power to have. And once our government and other governments learn how to do it, it sends off a red flag to me. They've been doing it for years. So it makes you wonder what's real and what's not real, what's manufactured and what's not.
So I knew in the chat just said something interesting. Wakanda got flooded. Avatar 2 protested whale hunting. I didn't see the movie, so I don't want to spoil alert. They get sensitive. Cali got flooded. Whales washed up on the shore in Atlantic City and Ocean City recently. Remember I said like it's a lot to do with water.
Yes.
As with like with movies, it was Avatar, like you said, with Namor.
Black Panther dealt with water. Or an underground Atlantic City or something.
The Way of the Water.
Atlantic City.
Yeah, I just
Atlantis.
said something stupid, so yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Forgive us.
I just said something stupid.
So, and we understand when Phil Valentine and others for years have said that we are underwater.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, I couldn't process it. Because, I was thinking linear. What do you mean we're underwater? But understanding there's different degrees and variations and frequencies of water. You were born in water. How did you survive? In water. Giving birth in water right now is a easier process. And understand that, the variations of water, and that water is foreign here. Water carries memory. Water has vibration. Water can be programmed. This is how you move the storm. You got to program that water to move it. It's an interesting thing because our thought process may be the only thing that can stop a total catastrophe. And our thought process right now is toxic. Our thought process is scattered. Our thought process is not in unison. Remember, the collective thought becomes a beam of frequency, and the stronger it is. So we're gonna have to do something collectively to stop the earth from going through this process if it is unnatural. If it's natural, shit, you know.
My friend Nikki, she has a YouTube channel. I forget what it's called. I think it's called like Nikki the Creator. I want to shout her out. She's doing like right now like a 21-day like challenge, like manifesting challenge and stuff like that. So she like every day on her YouTube channel, she has a new video, new affirmations and stuff like that. So that's the side. I want to do something like that.
We need to. I know. I've seen Red Pill and Blue Pill. Shout out Red Pill and Blue. Do it. I've seen Black Magic. You know, with their audience, try to get people collectively involved in something, and it may be something we need to do because the strength is in our numbers.
Yes.
And we just don't realize it. By design, they keep us scattered, and you worrying about your bills. Excuse me. You worrying about this. You worrying about that. And thought is the ultimate process by which we can, what makes rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes. It's our ability to think and levitate and move things with our mind, not with just your mind. And you trying to, right? Yeah. But a collective mindset changes reality. So those evil beings, so to speak, let's just call them that, main job is to keep you from understanding where your true power lies. And so they want to harness this energy for themselves. This is why they get together and do their rituals and call on, you know what I'm saying, you know, their gods and, you know, things of that nature so that they can harness. That's all they're doing. They're harnessing a certain specific frequency that they know the numeric value to by speaking and chanting it and bringing it into existence to keep them in power and keep you out of power. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bolak and all of those, and then they make their offerings. Let's just say offerings to Bolak, who likes little people. Let's just say that, and it feeds that. Bolak then feeds them, and you're not in power, and you don't know what's going on, and they are. So you know we're gonna have a great conversation tonight.
Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way I couldn't find.
Hey, what's up? If you like what you just saw and you want to see the full, uncut, raw, uncensored podcast, hit the link below. It's only $5 a month or $50 for the entire year. Get all of the content. Get Black Dot in his rawest form. Get a bunch of exclusive content never before seen by anybody else, and you can only be a member to see it.
Become a member now. Click the link below. Peace.